In this episode, as we continue travelling down the east coast of Queensland, we encounter the most impressive storm fronts we have ever seen. Dan has a crazy reaction, and I think we hit our record sailing speed. Thanks for keeping up to date with all our adventures.
What's the scoop, Captain?
Just left Middle Percy this morning, and it's 5:30 at the moment. We're heading like southeast direction to Island. What's it called?
Island Head Creek,
which is about 50 nautical miles away from here. So, and everyone's left at this time because I think that's the most decent anchorage.
I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 boats behind us. Check out that sunrise. There's 1, 2, 3 boats in front of us.
Just preparing the sail.
New cruising record, I think, for us.
How's it going?
Yeah, good. It's the most exhilarating sailing day, bro. I'm glad.
Yeah.
Hang on, man. Hang on. Righto. Keep going. Go.
Averaging about 7 to 8 knots. Got almost 20 knots of wind. We've put in a reef, which means we've taken down the mainsail just a little bit to reduce the sail so it's not as hectic. But we're hooking along.
That's still hammering, eh?
Yeah.
Like 20 knots of wind.
Look at that, 8.1.
8.1 knots.
Wow. I don't know what kind of fish you're going to get on our lines, but it's got to be a friggin' fast one. You nearly ate your lips, friend. Hey Vinny, how are you feeling now?
Good.
Were you seasick earlier? What happened?
Spilled.
You spewed?
Yep.
Where did you spew it?
Outside.
Outside? Just there?
Yep.
Sweet. And you feel good now?
Yep.
Coming into Island Head Creek now.
Lovely day in the tropics. Laura's driving us out. It's a nice spot. Midges are really full on. And anyway, we're going to try and go further south, but we'll just have to see how we go, see what the wind's doing.
Alright, it's our second attempt at leaving Island Head Creek. And it's not raining anymore, which is good, but it's low tide, so it's really choppy. Just coming out the head of the creek here. I think it's rougher than what it was earlier, even though it's not raining. Oh, I think it's starting to rain. Dion's driving. Probably just navigating his way through the shallow water, which is less than ideal in these crazy waves. But the kids are good. Ren's mixing up dog toys and Duplo in a bowl. Vinny's laying down. And Sailor's in her special house that she feels safe in. So it's good. Shoot. You alright, Bubbers? You alright, Sailor? Yeah, I think we're good. Alright. That was pretty savage. That's never really happened before. Well, it has, but not to that extreme with all of that stuff just falling off. You good? You good? Kids are still on the couch, so that's the main thing. Whew. We've had absolutely magical weather, magical sailing the last probably week. And now it's just turned pretty rubbish. That's a big ass wave.
Brownie.
Right, just cruising through a bit of swell and just quickly moving from Island Head Creek down to Port Clinton. It's not the most comfortable for kids inside the cabin, but it's good outside.
How was it getting out of Island Head Creek?
Yeah, there's a few slaps on the nose. It's good. Put it through spaces, make sure it still stays afloat.
Coming into North Keppel, and it's been a lovely day. Not much sailing. We've had the sails up but motoring pretty much the entire time. And it was a bit of a long journey, I think 40 nautical miles.
This is attempt number 1 to sail off anchor. Then we'll hoist in the main. And then we'll see if we get the anchor up. We've just unfurled the jib. Just loading up the sails. And we're off. Sailing goal complete. What do you reckon, babe?
You finally sailed off the anchor. It's been a dream.
We saw these guys do it once and I was like, I want to do that. There's wee boat out there. Tender on the beach. Vinny and Ren in the splash park. Laura's just gone off for a haircut. And hopefully it doesn't rain too much.
We've just arrived at Great Keppel. It is, what time is it? It's nearly 6 o'clock, 5 to 6. We went to Yeppoon today, did some shopping, got a haircut, and yeah. What are you doing in the water, Dan?
I just had one of these fellas float.
You needed to spare one of those. You whack out?
Just moving spots to a less lumpy anchorage. Pretty nice.
Great Keppel, pretty great.
What's going on, Brownie?
I'll just see if how we go, drag it behind the boat. See
Go
if we
for a
can do
drag.
it. See if we can pull myself in at 3.6 knots.
3.6 knots.
I'll be pretty sad if these guns can't do it. You ready, buddy?
Oh!
Yeah, buddy!
Look at you, hold on! Put your eyes in, what can you see?
Yeah, buddy! You got it? Whoa, how's the strength on him? Whoa!
Oh, climbing up! Whoa, muscle!
Muscle there!
Vinny, what is it?
It's a doll bubble.
Sorry?
There's a doll bubble.
She's adorable.
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna head to the beach. It's nice and sunny over there now. And all the weather's coming that way. Very stormy over there. Sailor's ready to go. So, you've been a bit attacked here, Mr. Brown.
I feel rather itchy.
Look at that, honestly. That is ridiculous. Like, you have like the most hugest bulbs. Oh,
Feels
that's
so
insane.
annoying.
Turn around.
Front's not too bad, got a few on my arms and stuff.
Yeah.
Like this, what?
It's mainly
10
your
or so.
back. It's
Yeah.
like your back is so bad.
Yeah.
Just went over there and we just got absolutely smashed by midges. Well, Dan did anyway. Look at that. Shoot. That's ridiculous. And there's a massive front just here, but hopefully it'll just miss us, but I reckon it's coming towards us now.
That's one of the best fronts I've ever seen.
Yeah, that is like extremely impressive. Look at that!
I know.
We're in it. We've turned around, we're now facing back to the beach. And yeah. Let's hope all the anchors are solid enough. This boat here has just moved and moved up away from people a bit. So we're just pulling up anchor. We had a phone call from a friend that's on this catamaran up through here, and he knows the area really well, and he said that the wind can be quite strong. There's actually a lot of boats moving. There's this one. So yeah, we're gonna move so we don't end up any waves here because we're not too far from the beach. Last bit of light with a squall coming. Look at this swell coming in. I'll try and capture it a bit better. You can't really see it, but so we're kind of side on to the swell that's coming in like that. Ooh, and we've got storms kind of everywhere.
Dancing.
We are sailing to Lady Musgrave. We're going to do an overnighter.
As Dion says, we do our first overnight sail, and I hope it will be our last. We get surrounded by a lightning storm with super high winds. The next day is a huge contrast as we arrive in crystal clear waters in our favourite place, Lady Musgrave. See you in episode 49.